Hey guys, what's up? It's Dina with DNA Talks. Welcome to another episode. And thank you for allowing me to share this space with you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share, and turn on notifications if you're liking and enjoying this content. That way, YouTube can notify you whenever we are live or whenever a new episode is out. So don't forget to do all the free things that YouTube allows you to do. That way, you help this channel to grow and we reach more people. So thank you and welcome to a new episode of DNA Talks.
What if your next conversation could transform everything? Welcome to DNA Talks with Dina Morales. Real conversations about fitness, confidence, motherhood, discipline, and more. Dina Morales, founder of DNA Training, created a space for women to rebuild their strength from the inside out. Tune in Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard on YouTube. DNA Talks. Real conversations. Real growth. Real you.
Of DNA Talks. Last week, we spoke about the true cause of why people feel bloated, why people feel tired, and why people can't seem to lose weight. And to our surprise, not really, we found out that the main root of all of this is nutrition. The way we nurture our bodies dictates how we feel and how we go about our everyday life. So today we will reveal what chronic stress can cause to your overall health. With now in this day and time, we live a life that is, I know I do, that is fast paced. We really don't have time to sit down and just relax. We are always on the go, go, go. And that could put a lot of strain on our bodies, guys, and that could create a lot of stress. But what if I told you that stress is doing more than overwhelming you? Have you ever wondered what chronic stress can really do to your body and what you can do to prevent it or to help it? Well, in today's episode, we're going to touch on all those topics. So if you are suffering with chronic stress, this is the episode you want to listen to. So stay focused and stay attentive to what is going to be said tonight. Guys, chronic stress can affect more than what you think. It could affect your hormones, it could affect your sleep, your weight, your digestion, and also your mental health. How many of you, when you are overly stressed, feel like you can't sleep, feel that you're gaining weight, feel like you just have these mood swings all the time, or simply that you feel that like you have no drive to do anything. You feel low energy and you simply just want to lay down, don't want to do anything. Well, guess what, guys? Chronic stress could be the cause of all this. So, your body basically stays in survival mode when it's overly producing cortisol and adrenaline. What is cortisol, guys? Well, elevated cortisol can cause belly fat when it's too elevated. It can also bring on sugar cravings, and as well as it can elevate your blood sugar. So all of those things happen when your cortisol or when you have adrenaline shocks in your body, guys. Muscle breakdown happens. You're not losing weight. It's difficult. So you may be doing everything right. You're eating all the right foods. You're exercising, you're supplementing, you're sleeping the way you should be, but you still can't seem to lose weight. Well, let me tell you, if you are overly stressed, all of those things, it doesn't matter what you are doing, if you're doing all of the things, the right things to lose weight, if you don't manage your stress, you will not lose weight, guys. So chronic stress will make it harder for your body to respond to all those positive changes you're trying to do at that time. So it also affects, it could affect or take a big hit on your reproductive hormones. If you're trying to conceive, or if you have heavy periods or very painful periods, it could also, that chronic stress could be the lead cause of that, guys. Your thyroid function starts messing up, and your thyroid is not controlling like it should be. Your insulin spikes, like I said before, and that makes you susceptible, or that makes you prone to not only weight gain, guys, but it could bring on also type 2 diabetes. And we don't want that. We want to stay healthy, and we want to stay as calm as possible, as relaxed as possible, because this chronic stress also affects your brain. Notice how all the things that chronic stress is affecting. We have only spoke about four things, guys, that chronic stress could affect if you don't get it under control. As far as your brain, it could cause anxiety, it could give you depression, it could cause bad memory, so all those times that you walk in the kitchen and you can't seem to remember why you are there. Well, look at how you are managing stress. So all those things, guys, could be affecting your brain. Also, another thing that is affected is your digestive system. If you seem to be constipated all the time, if you are bloated all the time, or if every time you eat your stomach is upset, or you have diarrhea or IBS, all those are symptoms, could be symptoms of chronic stress, guys. So notice how your digestive system takes a big hit when it comes to chronic stress, as well as your immune system. When you're chronically stressed, your defenses drop. You're constantly sick. You can't seem to figure out why you are constantly sick. If you're taking your vitamin B, your vitamin C, if you're doing all the right things, but you still are sick every season. Well, chronic stress could be the lead cause of that, guys, because when you're stressed, all your defenses drop. So that's why your immune system also takes a hit, as well as your heart. How many of you, when you have been overly stressed, feel like a sharp pain in your heart? I know I have. And that is kind of scary if you think about it. Well, you're not having a heart attack. You're just having chronic a chronic attack of what a chronic episode of stress, guys. And that could really create some problems for you, not only in the systems that we spoke about, but one of the main systems in your body, which is your heart. It could spike up your blood pressure, and you become at a greater risk of cardiovascular disease, guys. And we really don't want that. We already mentioned diabetes type 2 when it comes to chronic stress, and now we're mentioning cardiovascular disease. So make sure you are really watching how you manage your stress, guys. Also, another thing that could be affected is your sleep. Have you ever thought about when you're, late at night, when you are laying there, you just can't seem to fall asleep because you're thinking about everything that's going wrong in your life, or that bill you got to pay, or whatever that is, whatever situation may be going in your life, maybe going on in your life, that keeps you up at night. Well, it's not the bills that need to be paid. It's not the situations that may be going wrong in your life. It's the chronic stress that is keeping you from getting that quality sleep, guys. So that's another thing that could be affected from chronic stress. You're sleeping less, you can't fall asleep, you're feeling tired. And I don't know about you, but when I can't sleep, I'm in trouble. I feel terrible, and my body takes a long time to recuperate from not sleeping. So I do need my 6 to 7 hours, 8 hours of sleep every night for my body to function properly and to manage stress better, guys. Some of the physical signs that your body may be telling you you're under stress or chronically stressed is you are gaining belly fat that is not going away, even though you're following all the your coach's protocols when it comes to your workout routine and also your meal plans. But that belly fat just doesn't seem to go away, and you're wondering if you need to fire your trainer or what you need to do differently. Well, guys, that is just a sign about your body telling you that you are chronically stressed. Okay, another thing, that another sign your body may be telling you you're chronically stressed is low motivation. You really don't have any motivation to do anything, to get up out of bed, to get dressed, to brush your teeth, to take good care of yourself. You don't have motivation to do anything. And that is another sign that you may be chronically stressed. Another thing is brain fog, like we mentioned. You can't seem to think straight, you can't concentrate, you can't process information correctly. So that's another sign of being chronically stressed, as well as losing your hair. As a woman, our hair is our pride. We take pride in our hair. Well, anybody, you're right. But as a woman, we take pride in our hair and making it look pretty, making it look luscious. Well, when you're chronically stressed, beautiful, you will start losing your hair, and your hair will start thinning out. So that's another sign. If you're wondering if you're chronically stressed, look at all the signs your body is telling you. Your body's telling you it needs help. So look at your hair. If your hair is thinning out, if your hair is falling out, that could be another sign of chronic stress, guys. And I have been chronically stressed myself. And that has been one of the signs for me that I am, and that I need to, do everything, do what it takes to bring my stress level down so that I can take good care of my body. Another sign that your body may be telling you you're chronically stressed is through acne. If you have having a lot of breakouts, not only on your face but throughout your body, that's another sign, guys. When our bodies are stressed, they're overwhelmed. They're really, like I said, trying to survive. So it's in survival mode. It's gonna do whatever it takes to keep us alive. So, it is our responsibility to listen to those signs and to pay attention to those and to take action, by doing a few things that I will speak about at the end of this episode that will help you bring that stress level down, guys. But for now, we're going to continue speaking about the signs your body may be telling you that you are chronically stressed. Another thing is low sex drive. If you don't feel like you want to be intimate with your partner, or just really don't feel that drive, that could be another sign of low libido, that your body is chronically stressed. Another thing is digestive problems. Like I said, chronic constipation, which you don't need. When you're constipated, you hold all the waste in your body. So we don't want that waste. That way, therefore we need our drainage system to function properly so we can get rid of that waste, guys. Also, like I mentioned before, mood swings. Your mood could be up and down. You're very irritable. You get upset or you start crying over anything. So that could be another sign that you are chronically stressed, guys. Another thing is feeling overwhelmed. Well, that's kind of fits into that same category of the mood swings. But if with any little thing, you spill the milk, you you wake up to a flat tire, or you wake up late, that just automatically drowns your whole world. So that's another sign that your body may be chronically stressed, because there's a solution to everything, guys. If you spill that milk, you clean it up. There is no need to get overly, overwhelmed over little things. But when you are chronically stressed, any little thing will make you feel super, super overwhelmed. And also, guys, you could frequently, like I said, it could lower your immune system, so you're frequently sick. You can't be around people because you catch all those germs around you and you're sick. You have to miss work, you have to miss your workouts, you have to miss life because you are sick. So after speaking about all the things that could go wrong when you're chronically stressed, guys, do you still think that stress is just feeling overwhelmed? Or do you see a pattern? I see a pattern, guys. And it all connects. It all connects to, and it goes back to taking care of yourself, taking care of yourself, learning ways of how to manage stress. Stress is not just in your head. Your body is feeling it as well and is telling you that you need to chill. We need to sit down and take a little break, guys. And it's okay. I need to remind myself as well, because I'm always on the go and I feel like I need to do a million things at once when it doesn't work that way, guys. It is about taking care of yourself and just being present. So, I'm going to speak about a few ways you can do it or you can try of how to manage your stress or help your body to manage that stress. First, we need to prioritize sleep. Like I said, when we sleep, we regenerate. Our cells regenerate, our skin cells, our cells, we regenerate. So it's like you're putting your machine to rest, you're charging it up, and that way you're ready to go the next day. So that's the first thing you need to prioritize, at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep each day. I know sometimes it's hard, guys, but like I said, we need to prioritize it because, like I said, if we leave our phones out all night without charge, you can't get on Facebook in the morning. You can't do all the things that you do on your phone. Why? Because it's not charged. The same thing happens with our bodies. So we need to rest and therefore we need to prioritize sleep. Another thing is we need to eat enough protein and fiber. Our bodies, our muscles, our tendons, they need protein. Our digestive system needs fiber as well as our muscles, guys. So we need to make sure we are eating enough protein and also enough fiber, and as well as whole foods. We need foods that nurture our bodies. We don't just want to eat just because we're hungry. We want to fill that void. No, I don't want to feel I don't want to feel full. I want to know that whatever I put in my body, whatever I'm nurturing my body with, is doing me some good, guys. So it's not just, I'm not eating just because I'm hungry. I'm eating to nurture my body. Okay. Another way that could help you manage stress is also doing some strength training or just working out, guys. Getting stronger in the gym, getting stronger at home, doing some strength training, getting stronger. That also helps you not only look better, but when you look better, you feel better. So it's not only going to help you, physically, but also mentally. Another thing that you could try to manage stress is deep breathing or meditation, as well as grounding. What is grounding? Just walking around barefooted, on the grass, and just receiving those energies from the ground, guys. We are energy, so therefore we flow. We need those energies, so you could do the breathing technique, deep breathing technique. No, don't just do shallow breathing, like, no. Take your time to really feel your body and take that deep inhale and exhale out. Feel that deep breath going through your body and releasing. So, in meditation, guys, is another great way of managing stress. I use that all the time. Both grounding, all of them, deep breathing, meditation, as well as grounding. Those are one of my staples when it comes to high stress or when I'm very, very chronically stressed. As well as, guys, staying hydrated. Why? Because our bodies are made up of of water. Therefore, our muscles, our organs, everything, our body needs hydration, especially our brains. If we are chronically stressed, our brain is taking a big hit, guys. So we need to stay hydrated. Make sure you're drinking quality water, not just water. Unfortunately, bottled water nowadays, guys, does not contain the nutrients we need. So make sure you're drinking alkaline water or adding some Celtic salt to your regular water. Or as you can see right here, I have some water with some electrolytes and amino acids as well as creatine, which is going to help me stay hydrated, guys. So make sure you stay hydrated with, not just water, but you could also be eating foods that help you stay hydrated, which would be much better, like watermelon, like strawberries, like celery. Those foods would, your body will absorb the nutrients, and your cells will be absorbing the water as well. Because I hear this a lot, but why am I dehydrated when I drink a lot of water? Well, that just means that your body, your cells are not absorbing that water. It's just you're flushing it out. Okay. So that's why it's important to add some electrolytes, some amino acids, some creatine, some Celtic salt to your water, so that way your cells are receptive to that hydration. So that's very important, guys, to stay hydrated. Also, finding the right supplements to support your hormone imbalance. Things that have natural, I support natural supplements a lot, guys. So I will always find me a natural remedy that is going to help me regulate my hormones, like ashwagandha, like St. John's wort, like V Harmony from Vital Health, that has all the good stuff for women to help regulate with hormones. So finding the right supplements, the right help, the right aid for your body to help regulate with, that stress, guys. Nurturing your body with the right supplements, such as V Daily, that is full of nutrients and it has probiotics and pre-probiotics, which is going to help your digestive system. When you, like I said, when you hold in a lot of toxins, your body feels it, guys. You get foggy in the brain, you can't think straight, you feel tired, you feel low energy. That's because all those toxins that are supposed to be you're supposed to be getting rid of, your body is holding on to them because your digestive system is not functioning properly. So you got to make sure you're nurturing all of those areas, guys. And supplements such as V Daily is going to help your digestive system as well. Hola, amigas, ustedes se identificarán conmigo que en estos días que los niños están de vacaciones de la escuela, nuestro nivel de estrés se eleva. Y por eso quiero presentarles estos dos suplementos que me ayudan a mí a mantenerme calmada, a mantenerme menos estresada. ¿Por qué? Porque regulan mis hormonas y también mi sistema nervioso, amigas. Con Neurocafé me ayuda a regularizar mi sistema nervioso para no estar tan estresada, y V Harmony me ayuda a regularizar mis hormonas para que no estén desbalanceadas, chicas. Así que se los recomiendo si tú estás estresada o si vives con es muy tensa todo el tiempo. Te recomiendo estos dos supplementos. So you got to make sure you're detoxing, flushing out all the nutrients, so that way you feel revived, you feel energized, you feel glowing. That glow is actually coming from the inside. And this is true, guys. When you nurture your body with the right stuff, with the right nutrients, your body glows, your skin glows, you glow. So why not do it? Get outside, get enough vitamin D from the sun. We sometimes take a vitamin D supplement, but the best vitamin D that will help elevate not only your vitamin D in your body, guys, but also the sun, the rays give you endorphins, which is one of the things that your brain produces when it's happy. So get outside, get some sun, go out for a walk, take your dog for a walk, get some sun, guys. I don't recommend going, at the peak of midday, but find a time where you can get outside and while the sun is still out and get some sun. get that vitamin D, and you'll see how you'll feel much better because your skin is soaking in those rays, that natural vitamin D that comes from the sun. Okay? Choose wisely when it comes to what you put in your body. Be conscious about what you eat. When you are conscious about what you eat, we're no longer eating just, like I said, just to not feel hungry anymore. We're consciously choosing what we put in our body with a purpose, with an intention. Okay? So you got to choose right. Remember, this is your machine, the machine that is, you only have one. You can't go out to the store and get another machine like this one. That's why we got to take care of it. We got to maintain it properly, just like we do our cars. We take them to maintenance every week, every month, every 3 months. We take them for an oil change. Guys, our bodies function the same. Our bodies are machines. So make sure you're not overly using it, or abusing it, and make sure you are nurturing, taking care of it properly, because stress is just not in your head. It's something that your whole body experiences, like we mentioned before. And once you understand how chronic stress can affect your hormones, your weight, your sleep, your brain, your heart, and all of those things we spoke about, you can start making choices that can truly support your health, guys. And that's what we want. Small, consistent changes can make a meaningful difference in your life, and with time and consistency. So, guys, thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. And if you are, if you identify yourself with chronic, with one of the signs we spoke about, I encourage you to check out, with your provider. Go visit a provider, talk to someone about chronic stress, or you can also try one of the things that I talked about tonight. Take care of yourself, guys. Thank you for allowing me to share this information with you, and I hope it can give you a better insight about chronic stress and how to manage it. My goal is to help you guys. That's why I'm here. That's why I created this space. So stay tuned for our next episode, as well as don't forget to do all the free things that YouTube allows you to do, like liking this video, sharing this video, turning on your notifications, and hyping your girl up for more content, guys. I also want, before we go, I want to speak about, and I'm excited to announce that our Sculpt and Burn 12-week challenge is sold out. It starts on the 20th, guys, but don't worry, it'll come back around. So stay tuned for the next one. I want to help you glow. So let's go.